Two old people on the couch here. I'd like to welcome you and thank you for viewing the video.
Make America great again, from sea to shining sea. It's the land of the free, my friends, the one for you and me. Let's go.
It is Start at Monday. Start at Monday.
Start at Monday. I got back from my shuffle dance, class, and the girls are all saying, boy, I'm ahead of schedule.
Well, good.
Day two, they say I'm like a day, 2 weeks in already. Compared to people that have, so I'm doing really good with my shuffle dancing. And then later on tonight, to make some more money, I'm going safe cracking.
Are you?
Tonight.
All right.
So
well,
I'm all set up. I'm ready to go.
You ready to go?
You're not going to say you're not going with me tonight?
No.
Okay.
Apparently not.
All right.
So anyway, we got the people that emailed me about T-shirts. I got them all in the mail today, except for one that I'm waiting on, and that's a different story.
She's been really busy. And she's packed them all up.
Yes, I packed them all up, and I took them to the post office today, and they're all in the mail, and so they're all going out, so I'm thinking the end of the week, the start of next week, people should be getting their T-shirts. If you want a T-shirt, just email twooldpeopleonacouch at gmail.com and give us your size and your address, and we'll send you a T-shirt. So, please. Because we have some more T-shirts.
Yeah,
we need to give some more T-shirts out. So
and like some of the other channels, they have like a Facebook page, and we have a Facebook page. Two old people on the couch. Please come and join.
Yes, and if you're not able to figure out how to email us or don't want to email us,
you could do it.
Join our
and message us.
Yes, you can join our
then
Facebook page and then message Two Old People on the Couch, and I think I'll get a message.
We should.
Okay.
I don't know if we look at it religiously, but that's not where I was going with that.
Okay.
But that's okay. You just took over what I was going to say and ran in a different direction.
I did.
And so what I was saying is it would be cool if once you get your shirts.
Oh, yes.
If you feel like it, you don't have to, but if you join Two Old People on the Couch Facebook page, then, zap us off a picture or something.
Of you wearing your shirt.
Yeah, I don't know. It'll be cool.
My daughter was wearing her shirt today.
Was she?
Uh-huh.
All right. Did she get him? Did anybody ask her what the heck is that all about?
No, I don't think so.
She's youngin', so I know. Just like I joke around with if we give them out to certain younger YouTube channels, and I tell them, you can wear the Two Old People on a Couch out to the bars because chicks dig. They think it's so cool. Tattoos are out, and Two Old People on a Couch are in. So no, I don't think it'll work out too good.
You don't think so? Okay.
All right.
So
what
you
else?
Want to get out to
anything else this weekend? Did you have fun this
I
weekend?
did have fun. Well, no, not really. I had to go to my mom's.
Well, we went out there and we had a great break.
We did have a great
before she got sick. I went out and played fetch with Charlie, and the grandkids came out and ran around, and we had a
good time.
She cooks up a wicked good breakfast.
She does.
And so I had a really relaxing Saturday morning.
Even though we'll probably all get the stomach flu sometime.
Then you went out.
I did. I went out and spent the night with her, but then Sunday I went to church. I went to church in the morning, and then I went to church in the afternoon with my daughter, so that was really nice.
Have a good... Yeah. Well, it sounds like a great weekend.
It was a great weekend.
Okay.
All right.
Well, let's get on to what? Furry friends now?
Furry friends,
all right,
please.
Furry friends.
Okay.
Furry friends, let's all get to those furry friends.
All right.
Oh, who is this
and
guy?
I meant to check out one more thing, but I didn't. So, this is Denver Lee Davis.
Oh.
And they adopted him 6 years ago in June, and he's our baby Bubba boy. So, and it's sent in by Corey and Cynthia Davis, and I want to say that they have videos out, but...
Corey and Cynthia, that sounds really familiar.
I tried to look for their channel the other day to make sure that I was subscribed to them, and...
I think I am.
Okay, I have a feeling that I am. I must be.
We'll put it down
Yes,
below.
it will be down below.
I know the names, so I know they have a channel.
Yeah, I know the name. I just, for some reason, I was trying to make sure I was subscribed to him the other day because they're such sweet people.
Yeah.
And I just wanted to make sure. And I hadn't seen a video in a while, so And then every time I tried to search them, I couldn't find Corey and Cynthia Davis. It didn't come popping up on Facebook or YouTube.
But look at.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't. I focused in on the picture up above,
Yes.
which he's just chilling. He's
Yes.
like, this is my castle now. They adopted
Yes.
me, and I got family now, and I'm just chilling and hanging out. And I'm trying to look down below. Oh, look at him. He's kind of looking up at his. They're small, but you can look. It looks like he's looking up over his head at his.
Oh, he is.
Yeah, he's like, hey, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, it was a picture collage.
Oh, I know. And then we got him sleeping. He's zonked out down there in the corner. And then just chilling out there, standing. He's a pretty puppy.
He is a pretty puppy.
And adopted or rescue puppies
are the best.
Yeah, well, every dog's good.
Yes.
Even the ones you pay for, but sometimes they just seem to know it.
Yes.
They knew they're lucky. I think Tinkerbell, the one that we had to adopt because the owner died, and we knew him.
Yes.
And when we took Tinkerbell, that dog acted like it knew, got a break here. I still got it really nice. You know? So
yes.
Good to go. All right.
Okay.
What else we got going on?
Okay. So we have some fun tidbits, 10 fun facts about Easter. And then we're going to get into all the news that's going on. But I wanted to start with stuff that's fun.
Yeah, we'll put that towards the end so we don't lose people.
Yeah, so let's start with the fun stuff. If
all
you want
right.
to start,
I will start. I'll get it.
Okay, thank you. All right, 10 fun facts about Easter.
All right.
You probably didn't know. One, the Easter Bunny legend began in Germany.
Didn't know that.
So, the holiday was named after an Anglo-Saxon goddess...
Ostry.
Ostry.
Why isn't it called Ostry then instead of Easter? I guess Easter sounds a little like Ostry.
It does, but okay. I don't know. More than 1.5 million Cadbury cream eggs are produced every day.
That's a lot of.
That's a lot of eggs.
Yep.
Yeah, and I don't like them.
No,
I'm more of a
never.
Peeps person.
Yeah, you like the sugar loaded Peeps.
Peeps.
You like eating birds.
Yeah, I do.
All right.
And rabbits. The act of painting eggs originated from a Ukrainian tradition.
Yeah, the Russians, the Ukrainians, they're into painting eggs. They love to paint eggs left and right. They just paint eggs. Yeah, well, they're really expensive. There's some eggs.
Yeah, well, we're gonna get to that.
That is not it.
No, it's not.
No, there's some Russian eggs that are painted that are worth millions.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
They're like czars. The czars owned them.
Yes, the world's largest Easter egg weighs in at 5,000 pounds.
That's a big Easter egg.
That's a big
What
Easter
kind of bird laid that one?
I have no idea what kind of bird laid that one.
All right.
Pretzels
now
used
you're talking
to
my
be
language.
associated with Easter.
Well, I was going to joke about that whenever you're talking about the Cadbury. I love my sourdough.
Yes, he does love his sourdough pretzels.
Oh my gosh, they have to be loaded with salt, right?
Yes.
Heart healthy salt. And I was just thinking, why can't pretzels be
for Easter? Well, apparently they.
There we go.
They used to
be.
And
then Auntie Anne cooks up the meanest pretzels.
Yes. The UK's first chocolate egg was produced in Bristol in 1873.
Now, is that Bristol, Connecticut, or Bristol, Tennessee, or is that Bristol in some other country?
The UK's.
Okay, UK's first.
First chocolate egg.
Okay, I'm sharp.
You're laser focused.
I'm laser focused. Okay, you got me on that one.
So I was gonna dupe Bristol,
I was
UK.
gonna get you like I always do, and you were gonna say like I don't. And I gotta say you gotta stay laser focused and do your research on this thing.
And I duped you.
But I couldn't.
I duped you. No,
I can't.
No, in Germany, it is illegal to dance on Good Friday. So this Friday there will be no shuffle dancing.
But I'm telling you what. Bad Friday, the shuffle dancers come out.
No, Bad Friday. Well,
Friday.
But not this Friday.
No,
Friday
Bad Friday
is
all about dancing.
Yeah.
Good Friday, you can't dance.
Yeah. Well, if you're in Germany.
Okay.
Easter is celebrated on Sunday after the full moon following March 21st.
After the full moon fall. Is that here? Or around the world?
Yes.
Or just here? Or is that...
Yes. or is it in a certain location? Is the moon full everywhere at the
I
same
don't
time?
know. That sounds bizarre. I'll have to do my own research.
It
on
is, because the Easter holiday fluctuates based on this. That's why Easter isn't always on the same Sunday of the year.
That's crazy. Okay, so
It
it has
is.
to do with the moon.
It has to do with the moon.
Well, that sounds pagan.
It probably is.
I know. You know what we're gonna get?
Yeah.
Listen, people. We're very Christian.
We are very
And-
Christian.
And we celebrate. We have fun on Halloween. We have fun on Easter. We and the Santa Claus and everything like that. It doesn't have anything to do with God.
Yeah.
But it's a lot of fun, and it's not terrible.
Right.
We
Well,
don't think.
I celebrate the birth of Christ. I mean, on Christmas.
On Christmas.
And I celebrate the resurrection
of
of Christ on Easter.
Easter. Yeah,
That's what I do.
We're just
These are just facts about Easter.
right. I'm just trying to say.
But yes, the Easter holiday fluctuates based on
I
when
did
the
not
full
know
moon
that. I knew it was
falls.
always different
Yes.
times, but I
Mhm.
just thought it was like
following the
I just thought it was always like the third week of March or something
No.
like that, or
No.
April. It's usually in April.
Mm.
All right, go ahead.
okay.
We spent way too much time on that.
It's your fault. So in 2007, an Easter egg sold for some lira. Is
Yeah,
that a
like
lira?
9
million
lira, whatever.
I don't know what
It's,
that
it's,
symbol
it's
is.
probably a lot of money.
Yeah, I'm sure it is a lot of money. I just
And that's what I
don't
said
know what that
earlier.
symbol is. That's what I'm telling you.
These eggs go for a lot of money.
Yes.
Decorated eggs.
I'm sure.
Now I don't know if they're
that's
real
gold.
eggs
I'm sure that's
and they're
like
all
gold,
or they're just
diamonds, and
ceramic
stuff.
eggs and they're decorated. I don't know the fact on
I
that.
have no idea.
Alright.
All right, let's get into some news then.
All right.
All right, 9 satellite. 9 satellite.
9.
New satellite images show North Korea may be preparing to launch ballistic
Missile
submarine.
Well, that's not a submarine. That's a rocket. That's a missile.
Well, I'm just saying.
Okay.
That's what they say.
All right.
All right. Okay. The ban on renters evictions during COVID-19 pandemic has been extended to June of this year.
Yeah,
But eventually it's going to
Well,
come time to pay
listen,
the piper.
The government is
Yeah.
going to be scared to death
Mhm.
whenever they destroy the economy,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden it's got to start up again, right?
Yeah.
And start over.
Yeah.
Probably the Great Reset or whatever.
Yes.
But whatever.
Yeah.
But listen to me.
You can't just not pay
The
your rent.
people are going to be mad that lost their jobs because they forced the businesses to close
Yes.
because of the flu. But
Yeah. But people make livings off of having rental
yeah,
properties
some people
and
whole retirement.
apartments.
Listen, some people's
buildings.
retirement
Yes.
is
It's
all
tied
based on their
on-
rental
Yes.
properties.
And then
So
and
you
then
can't
they've
just
made
live
it
there
so
free.
that yes. So then now they've made it so that they don't have to
Yeah.
pay rent.
I feel bad for the people
That can't pay the rent.
pay the rent,
Uh-huh.
but the government should feel bad because they're the ones that destroyed those people's jobs.
Absolutely. And
Right.
they need to give them money so they can pay their rent.
Yeah.
Telling them that they just don't have to pay their rent
Doesn't
isn't
help.
the solution.
Well, that's because
it trickles down.
they want to get rid of the middle class.
They do want to get rid of the middle
And how do you get rid of the middle class?
We're going to talk
You
about
don't
that too.
let the people get their money for the property that they worked hard to buy so that they can rent. They don't get a dime.
Yeah.
All right. Keep it.
All right. U.S. fears China may attack Taiwan.
Yeah, well, that's always been going on, and
Well, it's
there's
heating
always
up.
been a fear of that. Well,
It's
yeah,
heating up. It's
the whole
heating up.
world's heating up right now.
Yeah, it is. It is. Okay, so Biden's approval rating reaches highest level yet. Okay, it was at 52. Now it's at 55. Yet, and I have these three slides to go with this. This was CNBC whenever he did his press conference, and look how many likes he has and how many dislikes he has.
I know.
Okay?
Yeah.
And this is NBC, and look how many likes he has
Yep.
and how many dislikes
Yep.
he has. And this is USA Today, and see how many likes he has and dislikes he has. I think I have one more. And this is CNN, and look how many likes he has and how many dislikes he has. Now, what is up with that?
Well,
That's not
I'll
even
tell-
even close to even.
No, because He didn't get 80 million votes.
Well,
That's
I'm
why.
just saying. I'm just
And
pointing that
They
out.
can't hide it. They got the code, the CV.
Mhm.
They got that to hide it. They got
Mhm.
everything else to hide it. And again, name me one policy. If you argue with me, that's fine. I don't care. It's America. You don't have to believe me that, but they can't hide it. You saw it on USA Today
Yes.
after it.
Oh, yeah.
You
I didn't
couldn't
even
find
get into the
one,
fact that I couldn't find a good
not
comment
one
about it.
good comment.
No, I couldn't
So
find one good
tell me
comment about it.
his approval rate. Nobody can even tell me what he's done good to have a good approval rating
Mhm.
on their side. They
Yeah.
just hate Trump.
Yes. Okay. So,
All right. Right? I got to
Okay.
put up the slide.
yeah,
so
you
that
do because I can't.
All
Okay.
right.
So, the
Oh, yeah.
CDC director
Oh,
warns
man,
of impending doom on the fourth wave of the CV cases increase.
Okay. Again, my opinion.
Yes, your opinion.
My opinion. Everything's going good here
Yeah.
in our town.
Now, I did
And
notice.
listen to
something.
me. They're all vaccinated.
Mhm.
The people that are
Yeah, that wanted to be
Supposed
vaccinated.
be vaccinated,
Mhm.
and everybody's going around pretty healthy and everything. And now, again, just like the flu, some people fared very badly with this.
Yes.
But it's over. Let's get the mask off. Let's
We
just
do
get
need
back
the mask
to
off.
normal. And if you say, "Oh, well, you might get somebody," those people have been vaccinated that wanted it.
Okay.
So I don't want to get vaccinated, and I don't want a mask.
Okay. I did notice.
But she's
like,
scared. Woo!
Listen, I did notice a difference between last weekend when I went to church and this weekend whenever I went to church with my daughter. Where last weekend, most people were wearing a mask that were at church,
Yeah.
and where more than 50% weren't wearing
Yeah,
a
it's
mask
over.
this week
The
whenever
people-
we went to church. I was very surprised.
It's just not my opinion. The people are
They're feeling
over
more.
this.
They're feeling
We're done
more
with it.
confident.
We don't want, and I don't want the government shutting down businesses anymore. I want everything open. I want them out of my life.
Yeah, because they're going to destroy everything.
They already did, but that's
Okay.
okay.
Thank you.
I'll put up your slates.
Thank you. Hundreds evacuated. Okay, this is what my business guy. I listened to this business guy.
Yeah.
And I can't remember his name, Monorino
Yeah,
or
yeah.
whatever.
I like
who
it.
always tells about the stock. He's a stock guy, right?
Yeah.
And he said whatever they have to do, they're going to do to keep oil prices up. And then I see this headline where it says hundreds evacuated after huge oil refinery blaze.
You got the
And they
Suez
said-
Canal jammed up.
Well, not anymore. But
Oh, no.
they said, we're going to get to that.
All right.
They said this was all caused by a lightning strike.
Yeah.
So
Sure.
whatever they have to do to keep oil prices up, they're going to do.
Well, maybe stop the Keystone Pipeline.
Well, that too.
That
yes.
might keep the prices up.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're going to get into a little bit of this, okay? Moderate Democrats balk Biden's tax hikes. And we're going to talk about the vision that Biden has for the nation and why it's going to backfire.
Well, they all say like, well, he's just gonna tax the rich more.
Yes.
And they're gonna, and then it's oil tax. I mean, we don't just pay taxes on our salary.
Mhm.
We pay taxes on oil. We pay taxes on everything we buy. We pay taxes. They raise it there and there,
Yeah.
and they say, "Oh, we didn't raise your tax," but
Right.
they did raise your tax. Now, I'm telling you right now, he's raising tax. I don't care if it's the rich, the poor, the middle class. He's raising taxes. Where my other guy, he lowered taxes.
Once you raise taxes, the rich people pull back
Of course.
so that they
always.
don't have to pay taxes.
Absolutely.
That's
always.
all I'm saying.
And then they want to tax the companies. And then the companies say,
Pull
well,
back.
I'm not going to
Well,
hire anybody.
we're
I'm not
gonna
going
get
to
into
give
a
you
few
a raise.
things. So go
All right.
back to my slides.
But
Okay.
I'm just trying to say there's
Yes.
two sides to look at it.
Yeah.
And one more thing real quick
Okay.
is they always say like, well, the person, the janitor is getting taxed more than the rich person.
Yeah.
No. Listen, the rich person, if they make, $1 million,
Yes.
they pay a percentage. Let's say
Yes.
we do the flat tax.
Yes.
They pay 15% of $1 million. That's a lot of money. And then the janitor gets taxed 15%. That's a little bit of money.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
But
But still, the rich person is paying a lot more taxes.
yeah, absolutely. They're paying more. It's, they word it like,
yes.
And now, granted, the rich people have loopholes.
Yes.
So
But
they don't have to pay as many taxes.
take away the loopholes.
Take away the loopholes. Like I say, do a flat tax. You get taxed on what you make, right?
Mm-hmm.
Before you can even say, well, I want to take the money and then, write it off for this and that and have, all the schemes get, and that's the politicians do
Yeah.
it. The politicians use all those schemes.
Yeah.
So just tax on what you make, on what you sell or what your work is and everything. And everybody pay, even if you make $1, you pay 15 cents.
Okay.
Tough deal. It's fair. And
Okay.
it's fair. Everybody pays 15%.
So the first thing I want to point out is
Right.
that his infrastructure bill is $3 trillion.
Okay.
Now we just did
I know.
$2 trillion. Now we're going to do $3 trillion, and all this is money that is debt. This is not money we have. This is all money that is debt. So
And
keep
just
going.
keep it.
Mm-hmm.
They're
Keep
just
going.
gonna, and what comes along with printing out money?
Inflation.
Inflation.
It's coming.
So even if we made more money,
Yes.
and the basic, what is it called for the lowest amount of money you can make? What is that called?
Oh, minimum wage.
Minimum wage.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter.
Once you raise minimum wage, then
then
all the
everything
goods
else
goes
goes
up
up.
because they
And
have
we're
to
printing
pay
out
more
money.
We're going to talk about all that if you'll
Oh.
just stay on my slides.
Well, you don't tell me this stuff in advance.
Well, you don't ask me this stuff in the way. So the rich-poor gap in America is obscene. So let's fix it. And here's how. Okay, this is their plan to fix it. So we're
Right.
going to talk about all this. Okay, and it talks about how the 92% of the bottom and the 50 wealthiest Americans have more wealth than 92% of the bottom part,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
And so it talks about all that, right? And then it talks about how Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk are more wealthy than 40%, the bottom 40% of America combined. So,
Well,
those two people have more wealth than
and
40% of Americans.
there's some engineers making some good money that work for those guys.
Yes. So
I'm just saying, it's good. Yes, there are.
I'm just throwing out some facts.
I know. I'm just trying to say, and I'm just saying, those rich people hire people and
Yes.
they get good jobs.
Yes, I do.
And
But we're going to keep going.
and then they go, then they take their money and they go out and eat at people's restaurants.
Yes,
So
yes,
we
yes.
like rich people.
We do like rich people.
I love
I'm not
rich people.
I'm not against rich people. I'm going to tell you how this is not going to work. And
Okay.
this is their plan. So they want to take the minimum wage from $7.25 an hour to $15 an hour. Once you do that, do you know what's going to happen? They're going to get robots to do your
Well,
job.
we know that. Yes.
Okay. They're
Well,
going to
they're
get
going to cut back how many people they need.
They need to do a
And
job.
the people that are making 15 are going to be working their heinies off
Yes.
and never get home.
Yes.
And they're
'Cause
going to
want
expect them
to
to
work
do
harder.
double.
Yes.
And then they'll start saying, just be
Yes.
lucky you have a job.
Yes, yes, yes. So that's all
Right.
important.
Yep.
And then all this is important, and it talks about how we're on fossil fuels and we have to get on clean energy. And so we're going to create all these jobs to get on clean energy and these high paying jobs. But we're creating these high paying jobs with debt. That does not grow the economy.
It doesn't.
It does not grow the
And-
economy. And then it talks about universities, tuition, right? And student debt. Well, if you don't want to have debt for going to college, don't go to college.
And if you believe in global warming or climate change, just look outside. Like I always say,
Mhm.
nothing's changed since I've been a little kid.
Mhm.
It's all the same out there. They're scaring you
Mhm.
because they want to tax you and control you.
And if you don't want to have debt for going to college, work your behind off while you're going to college and don't have debt.
Do like my son did. He
Yeah.
joined the Navy.
Yes.
He got the GI Bill.
And then he went to college.
Now he's getting his doctorate. He's working.
Right. For the college.
And then he
getting his
teaches
doctorate.
also.
Yes.
He works and he teaches, and he doesn't have to
Pay tuition.
Pay tuition,
Mm-hmm. And he gets paid.
And he gets paid to go to school.
Uh-huh.
Figure it out, people.
Yeah.
There's ways to get this done, and instead of crying and saying, "Oh, just pay it off for me."
Well, once you take out a debt, you have to pay it back.
Yeah.
So, anyway. And then, so all this stuff came from Bernie Sanders, of course.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, that's where all this came from. And now we're going to go on to the fact that the massive container ship is freed from the Suez Canal. It's moving down the canal. They were going to offload it, but I think they got it budged and unstuck without offloading.
No, that's good. And then,
from what I could tell.
Boy, there's some people halfway around the
peninsula.
We should have just stayed in line.
I know.
But we got bored and we took off. I wonder what they do on the ships while they're waiting for that. Do they clean or do they just play euchre like they're doing like on the way to Mars?
Yeah, I don't know.
All
So
right.
anyway, so that's cleared up.
All right.
That's cleared up, and why this matters is because it was causing a traffic jam, and it was wreaking havoc on the global trade and all that kind of stuff. So it's the biggest havoc that's happened to modern trade in modern history. So
Wow.
and that's it. That's all my news.
Well,
So now you can go to
it's
it.
It's not salvage. I mean, it's still a good ship. So,
yeah, I'm just saying.
But it probably cost a lot of money
yeah.
to free it up.
Mhm.
They probably put a lot into it because a lot of money was, boy, I wouldn't want to be the
captain of that ship.
unless he was paid to lodge it in there.
Well, that raised oil prices.
There you go, yeah.
So I do know that the stock market hit an all-time high today, so there's good news.
Well, at least our IRA is kicking butt, and, it's, I don't know how it's raising whenever, unless, the guy that we got and everybody else is putting the money into the things that are taking advantage of all this printed money stuff, but that's good.
If I can
It's good for retirement, so.
find his.
Oh, he
here
looked,
it is.
all you got to do, can I say one thing?
Yeah.
All you got to do is say his trainer was Mr. Miyagi. He's the Karate Kid.
Here he is. His name is Gregory Monorino,
And he looks,
and he's right here.
and he has
He's
the same
usually
accent.
Right. He's usually right about what's going
He looks
on
like
with the
a
stock
vampire on that, Deb.
market. He's usually right with what
He needs
what's
to work
going
on his lighting, but he has good information.
He does
but
have
he
good
sounds
information.
just like the Karate Kid.
Well, he looks just like the
He
Karate.
looks like him, and he sounds just like. And I'm like, and I always joke with you. I'm like, is Mr. Miyagi there with him today?
Well, I've watched
good.
him for the longest time, so
He
he's
is
one
good.
of my favorite people, and he's usually right
He'll
about
sit-
what's going on with the stock market.
He don't dive into the conspiracy
No,
realm.
he doesn't, but he
He-
knows what's going on.
He knows how
Things
they're
are working.
pumping the stock market to keep it up
Pumped up.
there, even though businesses are suffering.
Yeah,
right
and
now.
he knows
He
how
knows.
they're trying to eliminate the middle class. He knows that.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
knows that. So that's our show for today,
All
and
right.
we're going to wrap it up, and we will see you again on midweek Wednesday, and then we'll probably have an announcement because I'm not sure that we'll have a show on Friday.
What?
I might be partying down with all of my grandkids.
With some
and my
something?
no, and my daughter and my son
Yeah.
for Easter. So I may be having a big weekend.
You're going
so
away.
we will see.
I gotta stay home with the poor.
Yeah.
My dog is so. It's so sad, but it's lost his brain. It just kind of pings and
Yeah.
does her routine,
Mhm.
and she's thin as a bone now. She's got some kind of growth on her
Yeah.
nose. Boy, she's looking rough, but she's still a sweetheart.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna stick it out with her until
Okay.
she passes away, and
All right,
until
well,
she
we're-
can't go outside. So I gotta stay home with the puppy.
Yeah. Well, we're out of school, so we're gonna go Friday through
Good for
Sunday
you.
up
You
to
should go out and have
see
fun.
my son and
Yeah.
my little granddaughter, and my other two grandkids are going, and my daughter.
And
So-
tell my son and my daughter-in-law that I'm not trying to ignore it.
I know.
And
I
as
know.
soon as Champ
People don't
passes
care about
away,
this.
you know what? It's okay. It's at the end. Nobody's watched this long, anyways. But just let them know whenever Champ passes, I'll get up there and help out around the house and
Okay.
everything, and do some yard work and do all that good fun stuff.
So, if you want a t-shirt, it's not too late. Send an email and let us know your address and your size to twooldpeopleonacouch@gmail.com or join the 20 people on the couch at Facebook page.
And we were very opinionated today. So if you're new or anything, just, we love opinion. We're never going to knock you and say, oh, you're wrong or anything, but we love to hear your opinions for the other people too. We give our opinion. We're an open source. Give your opinion down below. If you think any of our opinions are right or wrong. Why are you
Okay.
looking at me that way?
I have no idea. All right, until next
Do you
time.
want to be like CNN and the rest of them that
No.
don't let the people have
Stop.
a voice?
Stop, I want to get out of this.
All right.
All right, until next time, remember, do your own research and be prepared.